So I'm going to go around the horn with each one of you, and then we'll take questions from the audience. This one is really something like probably a little bit more personal. What is one resource that you'd recommend that those listening today should check out? Maybe it's a book or a podcast that inspires you, a TV show that maybe sharpened your perspective on something, or maybe an activity that just simply calms your mind. So let's see, Gary, why don't I start with you?
Yeah, I was like actually thinking of like 8,000 things. So I'm trying to center on one. I'm a weird guy, so I've never, ever done yoga, like ever. And I downloaded this app that is like a 20-minute yoga thing in the morning, and I've been trying that, and that's been pretty good. I've been journaling a lot more than I normally do. And just kind of writing down thoughts, emotions, reactions, reflections onto paper, and just kind of filtering that out at the end of the day. But I know lots of people are very busy, so it's hard to kind of adopt new tools and projects when you're already pivoting your business or refocusing your business on something else. So I try to do like this little 20-minute thing in the morning with yoga, and I've been doing some more journaling.
What is it called? What's the yoga app?
It's called Daily OM. It's like the letter O and M. It's like 21 minutes of yoga each morning.
I love that. And the journaling, so you go through, you write something down during the day and you go through it the next day or that night?
Like the weekend, I'll go through the week and kind of just do like a weekly recap of like how was I actually feeling that week, as opposed to how I felt on the weekend about the week. Yeah. And then just trying to reflect, because obviously, and we talked a little bit about with leadership, sometimes you're not sure of how you're projecting. And I think if you can kind of like have an objective reflection back on yourself, you can kind of hopefully cartel the message that you're trying to give out in the world. So yeah, those are some of the simple tools, but
I like that.
As I said, I've never done yoga, so it's kind of a big thing for me.
It would be for me too. I'm not a yoga person either, but I'll try it. Okay, let's see. Lou, how about you?
I think there's one from my childhood that has come back, which is recess. I have 3 kids working from home with me, 5th grader, 2nd grader, and a preschooler. And they'll walk in when it's recess time and remind me that we can take a break. And I tell you, just those short windows together remind us all of what's important here and the people that we love. And being purposeful about connecting deeply with them through this time, and making sure that endures. That's been a highlight for sure.
I love that. I love that. I think we should implement a recess at work once we all get back to work physically. Good. Thank you for that. Sonnet, how about you? One resource that you'd recommend?
Well, mine is thousands of years old. I feel that what's been really helpful for me is celebrating Shabbat. I'm a Jew, and we have every week a moment that we get together with family, and you drink wine and you take a break from the madness around us. Jews were doing this during the plague in the late 1400s. They were doing this when they were getting kicked out of countries. They were doing this in Auschwitz. Today is actually Holocaust Remembrance Day. And I feel that this has been something that has helped sustain at least my people through hell and back. And it still does. And it's a real break where we can just relax and think about family and connect with them. I've had lots of fun Zoom Shabbats, which is not super kosher, but super fun. And baking bread with my kids. And they know that Shabbat, we're not going to be doing crazy work, because that's what we do all the time otherwise.
I love that. All of your suggestions and recommendations were all around reflection, right? And reflecting on family and what's important, and thoughts, and I don't know, I think that's absolutely wonderful. So thank you for that.